Okay guys, so I've decided to do my journey with regards to how to get funded. Okay, so this is my first day, I've just let myself wake up late, nothing to distract me necessarily. I'm actually at home today for a little bit, and I'll go to the office and sort everything out. But you know what, everyone I think needs to have some sort of plan written down. So this is going to be my plan. I'm going to write it down before I look at the computer or anything like that, and then I'll only implement everything at the office. So I've got a actual thing to do, and you should do this at night though, guys. But I've still struggled with this whole consistency of planning daily. So we're going to start today and see where I get, and only have to worry about the implementation of my plan. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to write this thing out, I'm going to get it all done, I'll list up what I do, and then I'll show you guys how I look at the charts. Okay, so technically what I'm trying to do, guys, is I want to get a $50,000 funded account. Okay, that is what I'm going to write here. So my challenge here is now we've got our rules for trading at the moment, guys. So we now know that our take profits are going to be 2 to 5 times whatever the risk is for the day. The risk of the day is $450. Okay, I like where it's going, because now this gives you analytics on how you trade. Remember, if you don't have a plan going forward, you're never going to get anything done. Okay, so now we look for these kind of trades. Okay, a good amount of risk to reward, and understanding how the market will move. Okay, so I have a bunch of rules that I have to stick by for news. I have my fundamentals as well, dealing with the news, and I have my technicals over here. Main thing is here, guys, is support and resistance are your number one confluences. And you can have multiple other ones. Okay, you can have your M, your W, your liquidity. You can have supply and demand. You can have any kind of things, your indicators, everything. Main thing, guys, risk management. I don't know how many times I have told myself this and I haven't got it done right. So now, with me writing this out, I'm hopefully going to actually stick to it. And the worst thing about trading is that, because if you do, then you only have your stop loss rule and TP positions. Now, when this rule is implemented, guys, you can't get emotional, add more trades. You can't take your profit too early, and it also gets you used to knowing how and if your strategy actually works over a period of time. And every strategy can have a losing streak. If you think about it, let's just go back to my equation, right? Okay, so if we have 5 days bad trades, max loss would be, what is 400? That's 2, 4, some. With nothing else I need for a trading plan. Okay guys, so I am on the way to the office now. Gonna go put together everything that I said I was doing, with the 50k account. Got my demo sorted out, so this is where you practice what you want to do and make sure you just do the freaking strategy, guys. It's not that hard, you know what I mean? Like, we just gotta do what we gotta do. So I'm gonna try and actually put this over here and see if it stays. So guys, what I'm on my way to do now is go to the office, sort out what I need to get done. So that is make the plan, record the plan, and then execute the plan. So I'm going to get all my puppies in a row. I'm gonna get the plan that I have written out earlier today, and I'm going to implement it. Okay, so I've got my $50,000 demo account that I'm going to test the strategy out on. I'm going to give myself 14 days on that, get my statistics, and then right after that I'll be buying the 50k account and pushing myself through and seeing if I can actually get myself funded and make a withdrawal. So I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but this is something I've always wanted to do, because here in South Africa we keep trying to double our accounts within one day, and that's not the way to trade. You need to be making a certain percentage on your account, or only risking a certain percentage for a certain reward. So yeah, let me get on that and show you guys what we're gonna do. Sweet. Oh wait. What up? Okay, sweet guys. So this is what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna show you how I integrate myself into the markets. 2 things before you do anything. Get your plan out that you have made beforehand. Okay, so that is, let me turn the music down a little bit. Thought having a little vibe before you trade is always a good idea. On a piece of paper, it doesn't matter if it's scrunched up, as long as you made it. Okay, sweet, so there we go. This is my challenge. I'm going to put it over here to have your rules. You have to have what you're going to actually look for. And I'm a little bit late for the news, but that's fine. Let's see how it plays out anyway. And you can always find areas of interest. Okay, so we're going to dive into my computer now, okay? Okay, sweet guys. So now we're going into my computer. I'm going to jump into TradingView. And we are going to dissect what has happened. Okay, so today is the Saturday the 29th, guys. So all the markets are down, everything's shut. Perfect time to go look at the markets. You can even see that some things have been pushing up, some things have been pushing down. And yeah, we're gonna go and dissect the US 30 and the NASDAQ in this one. Okay, guys. So this is what I'm going to look for in the next few days. Let's go and check it out. So first we're going to go up here, I'm going to go to products, and we're going to check this out. Okay, so guys, as you can see here, I already had a position that was pretty decent, and it looked like it played out quite well. So normally what I would do is I'll always be waiting for trades that actually have like some sort of impact on an area that previously had action. So guys, as you can see here, what had happened is this market had moved crazy high, hit a resistance, and it fell back down, but it fell down in a specific way. So I had put in an area of interest here. Okay, and I'll go and explain to you why. But main thing is, let's go and start off from the highest time frame with nothing here, and then let's go and see what could possibly happen. Okay, so we're going to start off on the daily, guys. We can still see that there is still a lot of chaos happening here, guys. You can see there is massive movement. Look at the left hand side and then tell me you aren't seeing there's some serious movements happening in comparison to what the previous year had for us. Okay, so first of all, guys, always please make sure you know what trend we are in. So we are looking at most probably still a downtrend, guys. Okay, so let me zoom in there, make sure I'm just touching a wicks only, guys. No candle touching. Perfect. I like what I see there. And then, guys, you could, of argument's sake, we could do some sort of, okay, let's try and see, is this a possibility? We are not sure, but hey, who knows? This is why we have trading plans, and if it didn't go accordingly, then sweet. Now, guys, from that perspective, you can see that this still looks like this could still arc down to this area over the daily. So we want to try and find out, like, if this movement was how long, then what's the possibility of it moving back down. Okay, so we had 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, guys, so that's over 2 weeks easily, okay, including whatever else. Okay, we have 12 days there, so that's nearly 2 weeks. Let's just make it nearly 2 weeks, and we can actually see that there is the possibility here of it still continuing higher, or it hitting an area that is quite specific. Okay, so guys, structure equals, okay, I need to be concentrating. Boom. Okay, so that's how simple it is. We can see we have a bounce here, we have a rejection here. Okay, very key level. Have we had a rejection somewhere here? Yes, we have down here, but we have totally and utterly blasted through this. So I don't really want to focus on anything that isn't actually possibly our structure, guys. So therefore, the only areas we are going to look with regards to the US 30 is somewhere in the vicinity of the trend line and a liquidity area, or supply and demand, or whatever it is that most people call it, because you know what, I just call it structure.
easy words, makes it easy. And you can see, guys, this area has been nearly affected several times and moved in a way, and then all of a sudden they had one big restriction. Okay, and then moved, then came and liquidated, and then it moved. So we are definitely looking at maybe a bounce from here to anywhere down onto the next structures. So I would suggest me going as far back as this and saying, okay, we do have one here, we do have one here, and we have one here. So what I want to actually do is I want to actually go and see where's the most prominent one. Down here looks extremely powerful. Okay, so we could be looking at, I'm hoping, but we don't hope in markets, guys. It's not that. We want to kind of see this break a little bit, see how it tests that area. If it doesn't do that and doesn't move back up, then I think what we would have is a movement down to some sort of other structure, and then a movement back into the trend, and we are on the way down. Okay, guys. Then when it hits here, I would be looking for a nice buy. Okay, if it doesn't and it liquidates this area, then we're looking for a 3-legged movement back up, and we're going to continue. So that's my 2 cents, guys. There's possibilities all over the place, and remember, guys, don't get irritated when you trade. Take the emotion out of it and remove the reward from being consistent. Don't use a strategy you don't know. Use something you do. And if you want any help, or if you'd like to join our team, I'll put all the information below this video, and you can talk to us. Let us know what your problems are and let us help you where we can. Okay, guys, peace. Hope you have a lovely day otherwise. And yeah, man, don't forget to always just make sure you've got structure pointed out to yourself all the time. Okay, so we have many different options here, guys. I would explain this one in another time, but it's basically just your normal head and shoulders. If it had to pop out there and then sink down, you have a head and shoulder retracement. It wouldn't go that far down, sorry. It sometimes only retraces about 70%. So if you wanted to figure that out, you'd use your Fibonacci, and if it had to break out the way I said it might, then you are going to see this kind of movement. Break out to there, just higher, a movement back down, probably in an M format, boom, into structure on the little liquidity, and then we are moving back up, guys. Okay,